What makes some teams unstoppable and others struggle? In the Culture Code, Daniel Coyle reveals the secrets behind the world's most successful groups. Let's dive into how you can unlock the potential of your team. Synopsis. The Culture Code by Daniel Coyle explores the secrets behind highly successful teams and organizations. Coyle delves into the dynamics of group culture and how they contribute to a high level of performance. Through extensive research and case studies, he identifies three core skills that enable teams to build strong cultures: building safety, sharing vulnerability, and establishing purpose. The book provides insights into how leaders can create environments where trust is fostered, collaboration is enhanced, and innovation flourishes. Coyle uses examples from diverse fields, such as sports teams, military units, and corporate giants, to illustrate his points. He also provides practical advice and strategies that can be implemented to improve teamwork and organizational culture. The work underscores the importance of intentional culture-building practices in achieving success. Ultimately, Coyle's message is that great culture is no accident. It can be nurtured and developed by understanding and applying the principles outlined in the book. 20 insights from the book Building Safety. Cultivating a sense of safety within a group is the foundation for a strong culture. Safety encourages open communication and trust, allowing team members to feel comfortable sharing ideas and taking risks. Understanding vulnerability. Embracing vulnerability among team members fosters genuine connections. When leaders and team members openly discuss challenges and uncertainties, it builds trust and solidarity. Establishing purpose. A clear and compelling sense of purpose aligns team members' goals and efforts. Purpose acts as a guiding star, ensuring that everyone is working towards the same objectives. Trust is key. Trust creates a psychological safety net that promotes creativity and collaboration. Without trust, teams struggle to innovate and perform effectively. The role of leaders. Effective leaders act as cultural architects by modeling behavior and setting the tone for the team. Leaders should encourage participation and create an inclusive environment. Small signals matter. Small, consistent behaviors can have a large impact on team culture. Regular positive interactions and gestures reinforce a sense of belonging and commitment. Listening and engagement. Active listening is crucial for understanding team dynamics and building rapport. Engaged leaders show they value team contributions, fostering a positive culture. Feedback loops. Constructive feedback is a tool for growth and improvement, but must be delivered in a supportive manner. Feedback loops help teams learn from mistakes and continuously improve. Diverse teams. Diversity can lead to more innovative solutions by bringing a range of perspectives. Teams should harness diverse backgrounds to tackle problems creatively. Sharing failure. Normalizing failure as part of the learning process encourages experimentation. Teams that view failure as a stepping stone to success tend to innovate more freely. Team cultures are strengthened by shared stories and narratives that reflect their values. Consistent messaging about the team's identity reinforces purpose. The importance of group chemistry. Chemistry within teams enhances collaboration and efficiency. Building strong interpersonal relationships can lead to better team performance. Creating checks and balances. Effective cultures have mechanisms to ensure accountability and fair play. Checks and balances help maintain integrity and trust within the group. Environment design. The physical and psychological environment of a team influences its culture. Spaces designed to encourage interaction and openness can enhance collaboration. Role clarity. Clear roles and responsibilities prevent confusion and enhance efficiency. When everyone knows their contributions, teams work more cohesively. Storytelling. The use of storytelling to instill values and norms can effectively build and transmit culture. Stories are powerful tools for illustrating principles and inspiring action. Adapting culture. Cultures must be adaptable to survive in dynamic environments. Flexibility allows teams to respond effectively to new challenges and opportunities. Resilience under pressure. Cultures that cultivate resilience can maintain performance in times of stress. Building resilience involves fostering a spirit of perseverance and collective support. Embedding culture in actions. Consistent actions that embody cultural values reinforce and strengthen that culture over time. When culture is integrated into daily practices, it becomes self-sustaining. Learning from exemplary cultures, observing and understanding what works in successful teams can provide insights into building strong cultures. Learning from others helps refine and enhance your own team's culture-building strategies. Chapter-wise summary. Chapter 1, The Good Apple. This chapter explores how certain groups consistently outperform others and introduces the concept of group culture as a deciding factor. Coyle investigates the surprising power of culture over individual talent by observing successful teams and their dynamics. He highlights the importance of creating environments where team members feel safe to express themselves and collaborate. The chapter sets the stage for understanding how cultural factors influence performance. It emphasizes that the foundation of any successful group is the sense of safety and belonging that members feel. Chapter 2, The Billion-Dollar Day. When nothing happened. Coyle examines how successful organizations like the Navy SEALs create cultures where vulnerability and openness are strengths, not weaknesses. He illustrates that effective teams view vulnerability as a pathway to building trust and improving performance. The chapter showcases how leaders encourage vulnerability by being open and honest about their limitations and mistakes. This openness invites dialogue and collaboration, creating a more cohesive unit. It teaches that showing vulnerability can strengthen teams by promoting trust and deeper connections. Chapter 3, The Christmas Truce. This chapter delves into the power of shared purpose and how it can unite groups in extraordinary ways. Coyle uses historical examples, like the World War I Christmas truce, to demonstrate how collective goals can transcend individual differences. He suggests that a clear purpose acts as a rallying point that aligns team actions. The chapter discusses how effective cultures cultivate a shared vision that informs decision-making and cohesion. Purpose is shown to be the glue that helps maintain unity. How to build belonging within teams. Building belonging within teams is explored as Coyle investigates how consistent small interactions foster a strong sense of community. He outlines the signals and behaviors that reinforce a sense of inclusion and mutual support. Examples demonstrate how leaders can intentionally create belonging to enhance group cohesion. This chapter emphasizes that small, ongoing interactions often hold more power than dramatic gestures in strengthening team culture. It suggests that belonging is built through daily practices and signals that reinforce safety and acceptance. Chapter 5, The Team of Teams. Coyle examines the complexity of scaling team culture to larger organizations. He discusses how systems of collaboration and communication can be adapted to maintain culture in bigger groups. The example of the U.S. military's Team of Teams approach showcases how connected subgroups can maintain cohesion and effectiveness. The chapter emphasizes the importance of structure and communication in sustaining culture as teams grow. It highlights that scaling culture involves replicating the principles of small, high-performing teams across larger networks. Chapter 6, The Power of Hidden Influence. This chapter explores the unseen forces such as the influence of leaders and key members in shaping team culture. Coyle discusses how informal networks and social hierarchies impact group dynamics and success. He emphasizes the role that influential individuals play in modeling desired behaviors and attitudes. The chapter illustrates that recognizing and leveraging hidden influencers can enhance team culture. It teaches that understanding these dynamics can help leaders effectively steer cultural development. Chapter 7, Ideas for Action. Coyle offers practical strategies for applying the principles discussed throughout the book to foster a positive culture. He provides actionable steps for building safety, sharing vulnerability, and establishing purpose within teams. The chapter emphasizes the need for intentional effort and consistency in building and maintaining culture. By outlining techniques like feedback loops and storytelling, Coyle empowers leaders to make meaningful cultural changes. It concludes with the message that anyone can contribute to a thriving culture through deliberate actions and practices. Message from the author. Daniel Coyle's message in The Culture Code centers on the idea that cultivating a strong group culture is fundamental to achieving high performance in any team or organization. He emphasizes that culture is not just about having great people, but about creating an environment where people can thrive collectively. Coyle highlights the power of safety, vulnerability, and purpose as the three crucial elements that enable groups to excel. He believes that by understanding and leveraging these elements, leaders can transform ordinary teams into extraordinary ones. Ultimately, Coyle conveys that with deliberate effort and the right practices, anyone can help build a productive and cohesive culture. Conclusion: the Culture Code reveals the profound impact that intentional culture building can have on the success of teams and organizations. Daniel Coyle demonstrates that culture is a skill that can be developed through practices that enhance safety, vulnerability, and purpose. By dissecting the behaviors and strategies of successful groups, he provides a roadmap for creating environments where trust and collaboration flourish. The book concludes with the reassurance that cultural excellence is accessible to all through conscious effort and strategic actions. Coyle ultimately inspires readers to take an active role in shaping the culture of their groups to achieve outstanding results.